The other night, dear, as I was sleeping, I dreamed I held you here in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sun.
Keep on rocking.
June 1st, 2006. We're at the Bean Blossom Bridge in Bean Blossom, Indiana.
Oh, are you taping?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Eileen's taping. That's why she's talking into the camera. Oh, that's how we can know what pictures you should. This is beautiful.
That's more like a driveway there. Looks like the road might go, a main road go up that way. accurate representations as far as the colors are concerned. The dining room is another room here that's a little more formal because in fact, it's another room where the kids aren't allowed.
Oh, where do the kids eat then?
Kids had to eat in the kitchen to a lower size. So, they're trying to make their life easier and have things do double duty. They did have these ornate wall coverings, or window coverings, I should say, and they called this puddling, the way they have the curtains arranged on the floor. The curtains that are extra long, and then they kind of arrange them in a puddle on the floor.
They didn't have dogs and cats.
Having an icebox when she was a kid. And when I was a kid, we always called the refrigerator the icebox. Of course, you have your big block of ice on this side that the iceman comes and delivers. And a little pan down here below, to catch the drippings. And then your food on this side would be shelves. There's some slots there you can see that would support the shelves to hold the food. Of course, you couldn't keep anything frozen, so a little faucet, so you could go up to your refrigerator and get a glass of cold water right through the front of the refrigerator, just like on modern refrigerators. And if you raise this top here, you fill that with water, and that way you have some hot water in the house. Now, there's a pump behind you, and that light on the back of the big thing in the center.
Okay.
There you go. You're going to look at this and say, well, this isn't furnished like a servant's room, which it isn't at the moment. And we're probably going to change it back soon. It would have probably had a couple of beds for the servants and maybe an old wardrobe. But somewhere along the line, back in the 60s, they thought they'd finish this out as a home office, essentially. And that's how it's set up. Now, we know really it was a servant's room. You can tell the ceilings are lower, the woodwork's plainer, there's no fancy molding, and the heat doesn't come into this room. They have to have a little separate stove. So, it really ought to be set up back as a servant's room. But for now, we have it set up like a home office. And so one of the things about invented these in 1875, in fact, it says that right on that, what looks like a mail slot there. These would really have been used in an office, and this is a time when you might rent office space and you don't have walls around your office, so at the end of the day you want to be able to seal everything up, keep everything private. So both sides of this would close together and then latch together, and you could lock it, and so everything's all locked up. You can't get into any of it. It looks like a mail slot here. That one's a dummy, but there's actually a real one on the other side. So if somebody does have a message for you, they can drop it in the mail slot in the other wing. When you come in, you open up. You can check to see if you have any messages. And instead of checking your email, you check to see if any messages have landed in that door. Well, that would have left this room inaccessible, so they cut that opening. It's one of those things that, now 40 years later, you wish you could reverse. This would have been a bedroom. It does have, remember that ground floor porch that you reach through the window? It's a two-story porch, so you've got the same thing right here. Probably for one of the children in this room, assuming as we really believe they didn't have a bathroom, you've got your chamber pot that you use at night. So you don't have to go all the way down to the outhouse. And somebody commented, we have sitting around all day, so you pour it in the slop jar here. And this one's kind of clever because you don't even have to take the lid off, since it's saucer-shaped on the top and it's got holes going through it. You can just pour it right through. So I think that's kind of clever. But then the servant would have to come up, go to every bedroom, get all the chambers, and talk about what to make, or meet with their friends and gossip. You don't gossip downstairs when you have those formal little visits. You don't gossip, but you can come up here and gossip. Of course, you could read your magazines. These are some pictures from a magazine, August of 1890, and these are some of the latest fashions. And you can see, as a matter of fact, that these two figures right here, those are little boys. And so that's how you were able to fit into those fashions, by wearing a corset like that. They were a little smaller than we are nowadays.
Is that an adult?
Yeah, that's an adult's shoe.
I know.
With all of her little tea set, stove on the floor that's real similar to the stove you saw in the kitchen, if you think about it. And another one over here, for that matter. And of course, so that you start learning some of those domestic arts early, we've got a little toy sewing machine that would really work. Something like that when I was a kid. Brace and bit, plane that has a steel blade in it. Whoop, although the frog's loose. So you could really learn how to make things with this. And of course, no attorney nowadays would let you sell something like this. Is a shaving stand. So this would have a liner in it. He'd have his soap and water in here and adjust it to whatever height he needed it, an angle. And of course, he's going to sharpen his razor up on this strop here and then shave himself.
There's Mom, taking a drink of water.
Whoa!